Good morning, friends! Today is my start for the Royal Weekender for the Bookie trials, and I am so excited. I tuned in to the live show last night, but for my time that was only about 7 o'clock, so I figured my start would be at midnight at last night, but I did end up going to sleep at like 9:30. I was very tired, so reading wise, we are going to be starting this morning. Hopefully I can also participate in some of the activities so I can get my other badges. But my TBR for this weekend is one book, but it is a 642 page book. So I am planning to read MISTBORN this weekend for the first time, and I'm very excited. I think I've been needing a high fantasy novel, and I have honestly not picked up any books since the beginning of the month before all of this quarantining stuff happened. I have just not been in the right mindset to read, so this Royal Weekender was something that I've been really excited for, and so it's perfect time to pick up a book. So my plan for this is to read about 321 pages per day, so half of the book, and so I have this much of the book to complete. I have it marked with a bookmark. Today, Saturday, it is very rainy outside today, a perfect day to not worry about doing anything. I have not really left the house anyway in a week. I have left to go to the store once, and Zach has left to go to work once so far, so that's about it. Well, no, he's went to work 3 times since we actually started self-quarantining. But yeah, so I haven't really been doing much. I've been playing a lot of video games, specifically Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2, really great. That's been taking up a lot of my time, and also I've been working on schoolwork because despite the fact I'm not going to classes, I still have all of them to complete online, so I've been doing that. That's pretty much what everything has been consisting of. But this weekend we are going to complete some badges and read a book. So I am Team Mage, so the prompts that I have, I believe, let me go ahead and get my handy dandy little phone out here. All of this stuff's on here somewhere. Find it. So since this started at a different time than where I live, there's so much stuff on here. Alright, so all of the badges that anyone can get are to Oathmaker, declare your TBR. I did that, so I do have that badge. Tournament ready, join a competition, have to do that. Power Surge, enter a 2-hour sprint. There is one that is happening in, I think, at 10 o'clock my time. I don't know if I can just sit down and sprint for 2 whole hours. We'll see. I'm going to make some coffee and sit down and start reading, and so hopefully I can participate in that one. And then the other one is Tome Champion, complete a book. My goal, complete this one. Specifically for a mage, what MISTBORN will be able to achieve are those badges as well. So we have Expansive Lore, discover a new world. Obviously there's a new world in here. Master your craft, watch a favorite YouTuber. Definitely gonna be able to do that if I sit down and watch someone today. Yeah, definitely. I've been watching more YouTube, so got this. Clairvoyance, a 5-star prediction. This is a 5-star prediction. And then Magi Might, a book with purple on the cover. This has purple on the cover, so I should be able to complete 4 of those badges just with this book as long as I finish it, and then I will have to sprint at one point, be in a competition, and then watch a booktuber. So not very hard to do. Hopefully I can do this. So like I said, now I'm going to go make some coffee, settle down on the couch. I think Zach is still sleeping, and start reading this because 300 some pages is kind of a lot. I'm sure if I like the book I'll be able to get through it quickly, but considering I have not read a book in 2 weeks, we need to start now at 9:45 in the morning. So I will update you guys when I have something to update you guys with face to face. Otherwise, there should hopefully be a little compilation of other things in between that. So I'm gonna go read now, and I will update you guys later. So I just finished a power sprint and read for 2 hours-ish, and I made it 76 pages through, so almost a third. I'm gonna at least get to 100, and then I will tell you guys my thoughts so far. So I said I would tell you guys my impressions so far of the first 100 pages of MISTBORN. I am liking it so far. We are setting up, I think, to perform kind of like a heist. It's interesting. It has an interesting magic system that the last chapter that I just completed really went into depth about explaining some of the elements of it. And so the magic system in here is surrounded around metal and using metals to perform magic. So it's a really interesting concept. It's something I've never seen or read before, so I really enjoy that. I like our two main characters, Kelsier, aka Cal, and Vin, our two main characters, and it's just really interesting so far. We're in a society where there are pretty much slaves and they are oppressed. They want to rebel, and then there's the final empire, which is the overseeing people, and there's like one leader that is in charge and they want to take him down and free themselves. So that's kind of the gist of everything so far. A lot of still world building and learning of our plot. This is a trilogy, so I'm sure that we will not know everything in this book, but I am 103 pages in, so I am about a third through what I want to complete today. I am taking a break to work on homework, and I think I am going live with my friend tonight to do a drawing session. So I really need to sketch that out for our prompt. We had agreed that we would sketch before we went live, and I have not done that, even though I've had 3 days. So I'm taking a small break to do that. Then I'm going to dive back in, hopefully read another 100 pages this afternoon. It is now 1:30. I started reading in between 9:30 and 10. The sprint began at 10, so it was only a couple minutes before that I started reading, and I stopped reading about 1, so it's taken me like 3 hours to read 100 pages. This is very small font, and it's a very dense, like there's a lot to take in the novel, so I'm reading about 50, well, we had some breaks in the reading sprint, so it's like 50 pages per half an hour, so I think I finished a little sooner. I don't know. Maybe it's like a page a minute. I don't know. Probably like a page a minute. So I'm hopefully going to only take 2 hours or less to read another 100 pages. We shall see. I'm going to go ahead and continue my homework so I can get it done and continue reading. I have a lot I'm planning to get packed into today. I really should have done that, but it's fine. So I will update you guys again when I have more to talk about. So far I'm enjoying it, and I really don't have a lot to say. I don't want to spoil much plot or anything, but I like it, so that is good. guys, it has been quite a minute since I actually sat down to film my thoughts on reading. Stormy, can you not do that? Thanks. Yeah, it is the second day of the Bookie trials. I've probably had a lot of compilation stuff, and not a lot of actually talking about my reading. Yesterday, I managed to get 207 pages through the book, and I just kept getting distracted yesterday. I watched a few YouTube videos, I played Planet Zoo for a while, I got a bath. There was just like a few different things I ended up doing, and that's fine. I had originally wanted to get through 321 pages yesterday. That didn't happen, obviously. However, I've been reading pretty good today. Pretty good. I have gotten through a lot of reading today. As I said, I started on page 207, and I am currently on page 457. So I've read 250 pages exactly. I am in part 4, and as you can see, this is all the more I have left to read. I have 2 bookmarks in here because I was using one as an actual bookmark. One was holding the spot for midway, but I am past that now. I started reading as soon as I woke up this morning. I woke up at 9. I've stopped to eat or make food. I have stopped to get a shower, and I've been taking small intermittent breaks between my sprinting. I haven't been setting like a time that I'm reading for. I'm just reading. When I get to a spot I want to take a break, I'll take a break, reply to a friend, that kind of stuff, then go back into it. So it is now almost 3 o'clock. Zach just left for work he worked at 2:30. I just grabbed my shower, which is why I haven't sat down really and talked to you, because I desperately needed to clean up. But I'm still looking like I'm staying at home, because I am, but my hair is cleaner and I'm wearing more appropriate clothing. It was in my pajamas. So my thoughts so far on MISTBORN. I mean, this was a 5-star prediction. I had a very strong inkling that I was going to love this, and so far I am very much enjoying it. I would say the first 100 pages, they were good, but things didn't start getting as intriguing for me until about page 150, and that's when things started to go quickly for me. It's not that those first pages weren't bad, but now that we're getting into the depths of the plot of this book, things are going a lot more quickly. There are things that I'm really excited to read about, and so I am flying through it. Honestly, yesterday I did not think I would be able to finish this for the Bookie trials in 48 hours, but I only have 250 pages to go, actually a little less than that, so it's taken me, with some breaks, it's almost 3, it's taken me, what, 6 hours to read 250 pages? It's probably taken me 5 hours to read 250 pages. This book is written very well, but it is an adult fantasy. It is deep. It is is less quick to read it, just because I am actually like taking in the world and the magic system and trying to read every single word, take it all in. I don't tend to skim, but if there is a YA fantasy, they tend to be written in a way that's much quicker to get through, because they're just not as deep. And I mean that in the nicest way. I've read a couple YA fantasies that were really good, but in general I found that they're just not as, they're not written for adults as this book is. So it is taking me a little longer to read what I would normally read probably in 20, I'd say it's probably delaying me down to reading a page a minute, or a page and a half, and normally I can definitely probably at least get through 2 pages in a minute, so it's dwindling down my normal speed, but I am enjoying it, and I think if I just sit down, I could probably get through this by 6 o'clock. It's been going fairly quickly, so I'm excited. I am enjoying it. I love the magic system. It is a magic system that is reliant on metals, so allomancers, I I think I'm saying that right. I really enjoy that. I like the world. I like the plot and our characters. Like, everything about it is really good. I really did think I would enjoy it, so I'm very happy that my prediction is coming true so far, and that this readathon is turning out to be more successful than I thought. I do want to do a few more things today besides read, but this is my first priority. Then I might draw or play Planet Zoo or watch Tiger King. Those are the 3 top contenders besides reading. And this, I think, is probably going to be the last book I read in March, just because this is the, 29th? So there's 2 more days left in the month. And although I could read another book, I think I'm going to give myself a few days to recoup and, like, get my brain cleared so I can go back into some more fantasies for the owls, and then hopefully April is much more successful. I have a lot of reading plans, but yes, I'm really enjoying this, and I will probably be back again when I finish to wrap it up and tell you my rating. Otherwise, it's probably just gonna be more compilation. We'll see how much I film. I did kind of dwindle off vlogging last night because I just didn't do much exciting, but if I do anything else exciting today, I will vlog it for you. So that is my updates on this. Stormy is very needy, so I'm going to go sit on the couch with her and continue reading so she can cuddle me, because she is not liking that I'm talking to the camera. So I will be back face to face to tell you guys my final thoughts when I finish. 250 pages to go. Let's do this. I know I said I probably wouldn't update you guys again face to face until I was done, but it is so warm outside, but it is very windy, if you can't tell by the fact that everything is blowing, which really sucks. Today would have been a great day to read outside, but if it's going to blow my pages around, it might not be a great idea. I just let the pup outside for a little bit. She had to go to the bathroom, that's why she was being needy, and so now I'm actually going to go read. Not gonna lie, didn't think I would get through this book, but I flew through the last 200 pages and I finished MISTBORN. Obviously, I gave it 5 stars. It was just great. I loved it. And some of the things that happen in the last part of the book, it's split up into 5 different parts. It was just a wild journey, and I honestly have no idea where the next book is going to go. Like, I have some ideas, but this also kind of leaves off it's not completely conclusive, but if someone wanted to just stop here, I think that they could. I'm not going to, but it was just really, really well done, and I'm very upset that I don't have the next book to continue on. I do have a lot of other books, however, so I need to start, I don't buy entireties of series because just in case I don't like it, but if it's something like this where I am very, very confident that I am going to love it, I probably should just buy the whole thing, right? Then I don't have to wait. But yeah, it's a new favorite. It's definitely like my favorite high fantasy, up there with The Wheel of Time. The Eye of the World is the one I've read there. And Brandon Sanderson has a great writing style, and I just love the world he created in this book. So I'm very glad that I finally got around to it and that I picked it up for the Bookie Trials Royal Weekender. And so that does mean that I have completed all 8 badges for my mage section. So this was to fulfill reading an entire book, which I did, purple on the cover, 5-star prediction, and entering a new world. All of that was in here. And I also watched Ariel, my friend Ariel, for one of my favorite booktubers. That was a prompt. So I have completed everything. That's really exciting. And it is only 5:30. It's almost 6 o'clock. So I read 400 of the 650 pages today. No, I read 450 pages today of the 650. So I've spent the day from 9 a.m. to almost 6 p.m. reading pretty much. And I finished. So that's awesome. I'm so excited. And I'm so excited that I found a new favorite read. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. And I know it wasn't like me talking about a whole lot, but it's really hard to talk about 5-star reads because you barely have anything bad to say about them, just that it's good. So thank you guys so much if you tuned in for this. Let me know how your Royal Weekender went. I would be very excited to know. And now I'm going to go spend the rest of my Sunday evening relaxing, probably just spending time with the dog and trying to calm down from the high that I just got reading MISTBORN. So thank you guys again for watching. If you like this, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!